everyone, welcome to the channel Profile Plus. This is Padma. In my previous videos, I have taught a lot of vocabularies on body appearance. Today, I have picked up a topic, words on dressing. See, generally friends, in day-to-day life, this is also one among important conversation. Okay, so whenever you had to just give compliment or you want to just give some criticism about somebody's dressing, we always use one or two repeated words, because we either say you have dressed well, or your dress is very tidy, you have dressed up neat, and all such usual words we use to compliment them. But in this video today, I'm going to teach 10 interesting vocabularies where you can replace all your old-fashioned words with these words from today. Let's begin. Yes friends, let's see the first word for today. My very first word here is prim. So such a nice word. You know what do you mean by prim? See, the most of the words where I have picked up today are adjectives. You can very well use these words as an adjective to describe the main person. Okay, so I hope you all know what is adjective. Let me not get into too much of grammar. But then when you have to criticize somebody, okay, in such case, or compliment someone or talk about anybody's dressing, then you can use all these words. My very first word is prim. See, when you say a person is dressed up so prim, means that he is dressed so neat. He is dressed so neat and pleasant. Okay, see, example, there are some people who dresses up always very neat. Example, they go to office, they go in a formal suit, or they just be at home, they just wear the very nice outfits or their night dresses. Or if you just see the same person in a party, him or she might wear dresses according to the place. So those type of a persons we normally say, see, you know a girl called Vidya at office, she always dresses prim. She always dresses up so prim, okay, or her dressings are so prim. Her dressings are so prim. So these are the words we can, I mean, this word particularly you can use it when you had to compliment on someone's dress sense. The second word here is clingy. See, this often we see such people. Mainly there are a lot of females who love to wear dresses very tight. Okay, see, when they wear a tight clothes, obviously your muscles are exposed. So people think that, okay, if I wear a very tight cloth, probably I look very thin. But that's really not a good idea. Okay, so you are not supposed to wear such dresses. Probably you can wear such dresses when you go for your gym, and maybe your track pants or your leggings, something which is very comfortable and stretchable for you. During that place, I mean during that occasions, probably you're allowed to wear a clingy dress. But then you are not supposed to use such clingy dresses when you just step out of your home. So those people who are dressed up always very tight, those people are called, see, she wears a very clingy cloth. So her dressing is always very clingy. Okay, clingy is nothing but those who are wearing their dresses so tight. Okay, to explain their dress sense, we call them clingy. Fine. The next word here is roomy. See, what is roomy? See, once you hear this word, I hope you can understand. It's always said for a spacious rooms. We call it as roomy. The same way when you are at your comfort zone. Most of us, we are in our comfort zone only at our bedroom, right? Isn't it? Or at your home. So during that time, we feel like we have to wear a very comfortable dresses, very loose outfits. Okay, so it could be your night dress, or most women love to wear a nightie, or there are men who love to wear a very loose night pants and a t-shirt, which are like very much, you know, airy, and they feel more comfortable inside home. But mostly don't use such dresses outside. Okay, so these dresses are called the roomy kind of dresses. Okay, we always dresses up roomy at home. We dress up roomy at home. So roomy is nothing but what you wear at home. Whenever you are in your comfortable zone, you wear a very loose fitting clothes. So that's called roomy. The next word here is skimpy. Okay, see, now the girls like to wear only skimpy clothes. You know what? They are willing to wear fashionable clothing which are very tiny and tight. See, when you hear the word skimpy, it means that it's more exposed. More of her skin is, exposed. Maybe girls like to wear a sleeveless. Nowadays they love to wear shorts or mini skirts and tube tops. Everything has become a great fashion these days. And the female who dresses up like that, and her dressing sense is called skimpy. She always dresses up skimpy. Okay, her dressing style is very skimpy, means she always likes to wear a very tight and a tiny clothes. So now here the next word here is frumpy. Okay, frumpy is a bit negative word. See, when you call a person dressing as very frumpy, maybe when a person doesn't know how to dress up himself according to the place. Maybe he or she is a kind of a little old-fashioned types. Maybe they don't go with the trend. Okay, so they just come with a dressing which doesn't suit well, or they don't have a taste, or they literally don't choose better colors. Okay, so the dressings are where they have a very poor dressing sense. To mention such people, we call them as frumpy. Okay, see, you always come in a very frumpy clothes. Means your dressing sense is very frumpy. Means you are not dressing according to the trend. You are a bit old-fashioned. So that's called frumpy. So now the next word here is ill-fitting. Yeah, friends, this happens many times when you make your purchase in your online. Okay, so when you make an online purchase, sometimes we are too lazy to exchange the size. Sometimes you order L but then you will receive M, or maybe the size must be very correct, but then when you wear it, it doesn't fit you well. Okay, but there are many people who just get compromised with it. They never mind if it doesn't suit or if it doesn't fit them well. So they just wear it as it is. See, at least when you are having when you're just purchasing some dress, if it is little bigger in size, okay, can be managed a bit. But there are some people who manages even if it is so tight for them. Okay, so such clothes, if you wear it, obviously gives you an awkward look, isn't it? So he always wears ill-fitting clothes, means it doesn't fit him well, but still he manages to wear this. So that's when we call it as ill-fitting. So either it can be a very tight clothing or very loose clothing. So when it doesn't fit your body structure, it's called ill-fitting. The next word here is overdressed. Yeah, it happens to many females. Okay, see, mainly what we think is whenever we are invited to some social parties, we may not really know how much of crowd is that gonna be, like how many people have they invited, or just because they've kept the parties in a bigger ambience, in a very posh ambience, we just overdress by thinking, okay, this is gonna be a very big or very grand party which I'm gonna attend this evening. And then you just wear a nice frock and you make a nice hairdressing and put a nice makeup and go there and see everyone are in their casual clothing. Maybe it's just a gathering to celebrate their retirement party or to celebrate their transfer or something. So you feel so embarrassed, isn't it? So people will look at you, why are you overdressed? Why are you overdressed? See, this might definitely, it could have happened in your life at least once. Probably you go with a silk sari to some function and you see everyone are with a cotton sari and everyone with everyone are with the salwars and stuff, and you think that, oh my god, I'm so overdressed today, maybe I shouldn't have worn this much of jewelry for such a small function. So that is when we use the word overdressed. Why are you so overdressed? Means why are you wearing such grand clothing for such simple function? The same adjective, the opposite adjective of overdressed is underdressed. See, underdressed is again the opposite to it. Example, it's a grand party, but then you go in a very casual clothing. You may just jump just like that from your office to the party. There are many men who does it. I promise you that. Okay, so they never have any patience to change their clothing, especially when they had to just, rush up to their friend's engagement or their friend's marriage reception or something. They just like that go from their office, and never mind they go with a uniform, or they just like that put a t-shirt and a jean and just like the jump with their friends and go. See, that is where we call underdressed. Maybe after you reach there, it's a huge function here, it's a marriage function, and you will be like that odd one out in the crowd, and people will look at you, why is this man so underdressed? Why is this man so underdressed? So means overdressed and underdressed is quite the opposite. So mostly the females are overdressed and the men are underdressed these days. The next word here is, threadbare. See, that is a word called threadbare. Means there are some clothes which are very emotionally connected to us. What do we do with that? We'll never share that cloth with anyone, or we'll just keep it as it is. We'll never have that, we'll never full-heartedly take it and, donate it to some ashram also. We never give, because that particular cloth is very sentimental, or someone special might have gifted that to you. Though it has become so old, very thin, okay, it is very, you have a lot of torns here and there, you never bother, okay, still you have that piece of cloth or a sari or something which is very emotionally connected to you, which is very old. Such clothes are called threadbare. Such clothes are called threadbare. Why are you still having all this threadbare in your wardrobes? You understand? So you are just asking your friend, why are you still having this threadbare? Means, why are you having still all these old clothings in your wardrobe? Fine. So the word here is, okay, this is called the plunging neckline. See friends, plunging neckline means there are some, many, not just the female or the male, many people, they just wanted to nowadays wear a very dresses which are very low with their front neckline, okay. Mainly men, when they wear a shirt or something, there are many men I have seen, like they don't like to wear the first one or two buttons, okay. So it's like a plunging neckline. So obviously they wear a very low kind of a neckline dresses, and the same thing happens with a female. So there are females, in the name of fashion, these days it is, you can rarely see in the place like Coimbatore here, but normally you can see such kind of a dressing in Mumbai or the cities like Bangalore. You can see people love to wear a very low neckline dresses. So such neckline dresses are called plunging neckline. Okay, why did you purchase such a plunging neckline on your gown? So your gown has got a plunging neckline. I don't prefer to wear such dresses. So something like that. So that's called a plunging neckline. A very low neckline dresses are called plunging neckline. So all these 10 words, you can just catch it. Like the words like frumpy. See, I just taught you the words like frumpy, skimpy and clingy, prim. So these are very simple 4 or 5 letter words where you can casually and very, you can easily put it in your conversation, okay, in your day-to-day conversation. Only thing is, the soon you use it, you will never forget it for your lifetime. As I tell you always, please make a note and try to put this on your WhatsApp messages or on your conversation with your friend as soon as possible. If you like this video, don't forget to press the like button. Enrich, empower and emerge with English. All the best, friends.